Okay, Lindy has decided that she's going to add yarn to her fabric art that she's working on back there. So we're going to show you how to cut a whole bunch of pieces of yarn at a similar length, all at the same time and kind of fast. We call this measuring arm length. So she's going to show you how to measure an arm length so that you can cut a bunch of yarn pretty quickly and at a similar length. All right, Lindy, so we're going to grab the end of our yarn first in one hand, and the other hand is going to go up tight to your chest, and you're going to pull one arm length out. Good. Then she's going to drop that, grab again, pull another arm length all the way out, drop that, and then she'll make a loop at the top, and she will cut it with a scissors. All right, we're going to show you one more time just so you get it. This is a pretty fast way to cut lengths of yarn. Okay, so she's going to put one hand up tight to her chest, and she's going to pull with the other arm one arm length, drop it, two arm lengths, drop it, make a loop, and cut it. And that is how you measure arm lengths. I'll show you another way to do an arm length cut. And this is if you want it a little bit longer. So Lindy showed you going like halfway. I'm going to show you going the full way because I want my pieces to be longer. So I'm going to actually pull my arms all the way out in both directions. So I get my arm length all the way across. So I'm going to bend on this side, pull it out, and then I'm going to drop this, reach over, and pull it all the way out again. So I'm getting a longer length then. And then I will cut it here. All right, one more time. So Lindy is going to help me here, and she is holding up a piece of a sheet. The pieces that she is putting onto her stick are actually all just cut pieces of a sheet. So we're going to show you how to put the fabric pieces onto your stick in a way that will make it look nice and neat and stay tight. All right, so first what she's going to do is she's going to line up the ends of her strip of fabric. Find them, yep, find the ends, line them up. And see how she flipped it so the color is facing out because there's a white side to this fabric. Okay. Line up the ends, and she's making a loop at the top. Okay, now she's going to take that loop. Just wait 1 second so I can get over here, Lindy. She's going to put that loop over the top of her stick, and then she's going to pull the ends of the fabric through the loop. Okay, and then she's going to pull it tight. So you can take fabric strips, you can use bed sheets, you can use whatever kind of fabric you have at home, cut it into strips, and then you can hang them on a stick like this, and she's going to go all the way across the whole stick and end up with a beautiful piece of fabric art. Okay, so we have another tip to show you. When you are putting yarn onto your fabric art, one of the ways that's really helpful to do it is to put multiple pieces together instead of just one piece at a time. It goes faster, but it also fills up more space and looks a little thicker and fuller. So I'm going to show you real quick how we do that. So Lindy has 4 strands in her hand right now, and she's going to use these strands as if they are one piece of fabric when she makes her loop and puts it on. So she's going to take their ends and she's going to line them up just like she did with the fabric earlier. But they're not perfect, so it'll be just close. And she'll find her loop, and then she'll go put it on her stick as if it's one piece all together. She's going to go over the top with all 4 pieces, keeping them in their loop, And then she's gonna pull the ends through. So she's actually gonna end up with 8 pieces of yarn hanging down because she had 4 and she doubled it over. And that will just help your project go a little faster. And again, it covers more space in a shorter amount of time, and it looks nice and full then when you put it on. Okay, so I figured out another way to cut lengths, longer lengths, really fast. Doing the full body length works, but you can only cut one at a time. So here's how you can do a whole bunch at one time. Alright, so you take a table, edge of a table, that's like close to the size you want. And hold on one side, wrap it around the table, and when you get back to here, that's okay if that falls off. You want to wrap back over your piece so it holds it. I'm going to wrap twice, and then that will be kind of stuck right there. And then I can just go around this a whole bunch of times. Look how fast that is. Super awesomely fast. Okay, so that's about how many I want for this one, so I'm going to cut this off. And then, watch this. This is the best part. I'm going to cut that off. And then this is my chunk I'm going to use to put right onto my thing. Wow, it's really staticky. Okay, so now this is all ready to go. I can bring it over here, and I can put it right on there. Funky and fast. Oh, there you go. There you go. It's a super fast way to make a nice big chunk. You can put on. Okay, here's another fun detail you can add to your artwork, is you can add a braid. So, Mika put a chunk of purple yarn all together on there, and now she's going to braid it. And that will just add a really fun texture and a little bit of extra detail to her art. Okay, so Mika's is done, but she wants her ends to be a little more even. So she is showing you here how to cut a nice straight line at the bottom. So she took a ruler and she laid it down, and she's using that as a straight edge to cut across. You do need a pretty good fabric scissors to do this part. So she's just gonna snip all the way across using that straight edge so she can get a nice straight line at the bottom.